Hey everybody, it's Blast338 coming at you live this beautiful Monday evening. We have D&D 5e with Mr. Faust. How you doing, Mr. Faust?
I'm doing great, Blast. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. Of course, we have our fiery little druid with us. Hey Tiger, how's things going?
It's going.
All right. We are still waiting for Typort. He was having some technical errors. He'll be with us very shortly.
Speak of the devil.
I'm not the devil.
There he is.
What's up, Typort?
I'm on my phone right now. My Discord is acting up. I'm restarting my computer.
Yo, Sebe, what's going on, man? How you doing? So, something new, as you guys probably noticed from the stream. I have a face cam. Hi, guys! I can't see you, but you can see me now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I got a giant bright light like right over here to light up the whole room, because I don't have a single light in this entire place. I used to have an RGB bulb in the light. It was flashing from red to green to blue to all that, and cast absolutely no light. It was purely for aesthetics, and then all of a sudden it's like, they can't see me. So I screwed a 75 watt bulb into there, and there we go.
Nice.
Right.
Arrow! Hey, I'm liking the webcam. What do you think about it? If you're watching the stream, let me know. I mean, it's nothing fancy. I think it's like 180 at 30 frames, but it's a face cam. Not everything's got to be in 4K, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's for sure.
All right. Well, now that the group is all here, I don't believe
We're
Little
still
Pooper's,
missing one.
I don't believe Little Pooper's going to join us. He is snoring sound asleep. So if he does join, it's going to be a little bit later. So for now, we're just going to get rid of him. Alrighty. So who wants to recap what happened last week?
Not me. I'm still loading my stuff over here.
Uh-oh, I think we lost Mr. Faust.
Oh.
I think I heard something and then it disappeared. Oh, he left. I guess he'll be back.
There he is.
Yes,
there he might be.
Very true. If you guys go on to Arrow's channel, Arrow Explains 338. She did a really good interview with one of her favorite bands. I forget what the name is, but we've listened to some of their music. The one lady, I guess it's their lead singer, actually wrote a book. It's one of Arrow's school teachers, a substitute teacher. So because Arrow plays bass and acoustic guitar and ukulele,
right,
they kind of bonded over music.
Alrighty, that was weird. So Discord was trying to install updates and it kept failing.
Oh.
And I opened it as the admin and it installed just fine. So I'm gonna leave and come back on my computer.
Okay. Yeah, no worries, man. Wait a second. Never mind.
Hello?
Hello? Mr. Faust, I think you were trying to recap last week.
I came in like 45 minutes late, so I don't know exactly how we met Bilius.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll recap while Typort's kind of restarting everything. All right, so you guys started out in the city. You wandered around a little bit, and then figured, you know what? Let's make our way back to our keep. So you stopped at Mary Beth's, obviously, because that's
There
the
we go.
Okay, yeah, you stopped at Mary Beth's. Don't touch my ukulele. But yeah, stop there, had a bite to eat, something to drink, just kind of unwind, make plans for what you're going to be doing next. And Villius kind of walks in, sat down, and wasn't like intently staring, but you could tell that you've had his interest. And I forget, somebody's like, you go talk to him. No, you go talk to him. You go talk to him. No, I talked to the last guy. No, you talk to him. And
Yeah,
he's
that
like,
was
why
me
don't you?
trying to get other people in the group to actually do stuff.
Right. I just thought it was kind of funny, like the
That's
four of you
funny.
sitting around the table bickering with each other, like who's gonna go talk to this stranger that's obviously interested in us. Um I
Yeah.
couldn't let that go out of character. That had to
That,
that
that was comedy gold.
that was good. I thought that was good. So he's like, well, why don't you all come over and take a seat?
Right.
And that's kind of when you walked in, Mr. Faust.
Okay. Um, trying to remember exactly what happened after that. Didn't we
He gave us his power and we leveled up,
Right.
Mhm.
and then we were heading back to the underground secret society. That's all I remember.
Right. You
Oh,
were
and
heading.
we met up with the druid in the forest
Oh, that's
that was
right.
happy about the fireballs.
Yes, you left your
Oh yeah,
forest
she was kind of
ablaze.
pissed about that.
Yeah.
I love how your tone changed, Mr. Faust, when Sugar showed up. Like
Yeah.
everything so far, you've been like, yeah, we're gonna kick this thing's ass, but like the moment the little gnome showed up, you were like, ah, shit.
Pretty much though.
Realistically speaking, though,
Yeah.
I've made you and I have both made some amazingly powerful creatures. Some amazingly powerful characters. But if you really boil it down to simply abilities, honestly, the Circle of the Moon Druid is probably extremely overpowered, especially when you get to level 20.
Well, who isn't overpowered at level 20 though?
Yeah, but the ability to use your wild shape unlimited for free, basically,
Yeah.
and still be able to do elementals and things of that nature. I
Mhm.
mean, you're talking what, a CR5 creature at that point.
Right.
You know, one earth elemental can take out an army. They just burrow down, raise up, pow pow, and back down.
And I mean, I guess if you
You sure
have,
about that?
yeah, if you're
Mm-hmm.
not like incapacitated somehow, you could just use all the hit points and then on your next turn back into an elemental or whatever.
Right. 1 second.
Kadoki.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
How you guys been?
Been all right.
But good.
Sorry, I thought that was work related, but apparently it wasn't.
There we go.
Alrighty. So yeah, you got back to your castle, and
We fought the Lich.
the Lich was trying to do something with the book. You don't know precisely.
It'd be interesting if he knew Celestial.
I don't know. Nobody's checked the book.
No, we just killed the guy.
Mm-hmm. Which is probably
We
a
were
good thing.
debating what to do with him.
Well, right now he's just a pile of armor and bones,
All
which
right.
is what
Well,
he was before.
Well, I guess if we're starting and we're out of combat, I'll look at Velix and say, "You deal with that. I'm going to check this book."
Your glove. And start shoving the armor into a bag.
And I'm stepping back.
Okay. Yeah, you suffer no ill effects by shoving the armor. Do you have a bag of holding, or
Oh shit!
yeah, it's gonna
Does
be
anyone have a bag of holding?
I have a bag that I'm holding.
that might be something you want to ask the organization for.
Right.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, who did that?
That was me. Hey, Elric has a really good idea about this undead guy.
Hmm.
You know,
Okay.
since we're dealing with this underground society of keeping secrets from us, and we keep having to fight their undead, why don't we just put him in a bag, carry him over to them since we're going anyways, and just be like, "Here, you deal with this."
Yeah, that's a good plan.
How will we know they won't turn it against us?
I mean, we've killed him before. If he turns out to be the BBEG that's got Superman powers, then we know Glass just doesn't like us. But yeah, do I need to like roll or anything with this book, or am I just looking and I can see what's going on?
I mean, if you want to roll an investigation, you can.
Yeah, I didn't know if like I would just look at it and be like, oh yeah, he was coloring, or like if the page looks different, like I would just see it. But I can roll if you need me
No,
to.
roll an investigation.
Okie. Open up my character here. Investigation with advantage because I know this book so well.
Sure.
Oh, look at that. Ask and you shall receive.
Sure. I'm easy to get along with.
18.
18. Wonderful. You reach out to inspect the book. You see it is open to a blank page. Now, you're not able to tell if he was able to flip back and read anything else in the book.
Right.
Like you said, you kind of doubt that he would read Celestial, but, you don't know. Anyways, as you kind of run your fingers over the page, you don't really feel anything out of the ordinary. However, you do notice that there seems to be. Remember how you written in the book before and the ink kind of falls off the page?
Yeah, unless you write in Infernal and then it fireballs you or something.
Exactly. You can kind of see the ink that's run off the page starting to like disappear. Like you're right at the tail end of the ink disappearing.
Mm-hmm.
Because you guys took him out like pretty much instantly. So
yeah, we let him have one turn and then we banished him and then surrounded him and beat him up.
I was like, okay, well, they banished him. They're just going to leave him in his own realm. Okay, we're good. Let's wrap it up for tonight. No, we're just going to go beat the hell out of him.
We're all going to ready in action. Yeah.
So that's perfectly fine. That makes things a lot more fun.
Can I make a request or suggestion?
Hmm.
Since you have a fancy webcam now. Is there any way you can like also stream it in the chat so we can see without looking at the YouTube stream? In case you're like, got the evil DM eyes or something.
Oh, my friend.
Just throwing it out there.
Um,
Some of us have 2 monitors and could keep that up.
can I do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I know OBS wasn't playing very well with other.
Yeah, I don't know if it would just be as far as go into the voice channel and hit
I
share
just said
your
turn
screen.
turn on video.
Yeah, that something like that. Yeah, maybe. Oh, I see video. I don't see it, but I see that it's there.
Yeah, same here.
I think it has something to do with OBS.
Something to worry about later. Just throwing it out there. 'Cause, you
Alright,
just now have a thing.
Have to
Yeah.
look into that. I apologize.
It's all good. But I did pull up the stream. I see a tiny little blast there in the corner.
Is it big enough, or do I need to make it bigger?
Oh, I'm sure it's big enough.
Well, you
I'm
said a
just
tiny,
I'm not trying to watch it so that I
You
don't get
said
any spoilers.
tiny little blast. I mean, I can make it bigger.
Well, here, let me make it full screen. I mean, a little bigger wouldn't hurt if I'm being a critic here.
I mean, I don't want to break your monitor. Yeah, this isn't exactly the kind of mug that.
Right. All right. Well, I'm exiting the stream.
Although I do like my shirt.
Yeah. All right. So I see it's a blank page, but I don't know if he did anything. Can I flip back a page and see if is that the last page that I remember seeing?
Yeah.
I don't see any rip marks or he tore a page out or anything.
No, he hadn't had he well, you can't tell if he's tried to do anything other than you could tell he did try to write something.
Okay.
Now,
yeah,
what
you were saying it faded away when we did it.
Right, exactly. The ink kind of ran off the sides of the book onto the table and then kind of evaporated. And you just caught the tail end of the ink evaporating off the table.
Okay.
So
was it enough to see a word or anything?
What's that?
Was it enough that I could catch a word or two?
No.
That was fading away?
No, there was no imprint on the page. There was no. It's just a blob. It kind of like a.
So when I look
water
up
on
at
a
it, I just see that last dot just evaporate.
Yeah, just think of water like a Just think of it as like water on a hydrophobic surface. It just beads up and runs off. There's no. Even if he did write a word, there wouldn't be anything of the word left.
Gotcha.
Although I'm trying to think. Would there be a spell to reconstitute? I guess not.
Nothing that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I was like maybe mending, but nah.
Yeah, mending would erase ink or something.
Right.
I've often thought about that in my spare time. Like if you got a book dirty and you used mending, would it get the dirt off, or would it also get the ink off and turn it into a pristine piece of paper? Or is the book being written on counting as that's its normal state?
I would say mending brings it back to its original state.
So it's a tree.
So if you tore a page or something of that nature, it would repair the page. Would it clean the page?
Like if you spilled coffee?
I would think that'd be more prestidigitation.
I don't know.
But mending, I could definitely hear a case for that as well. I would allow it.
Yeah, because it specifically says repairs, whereas prestidigitation I think says cleans or something. So yeah, right. Either way, I'm not doing that.
I mean, you can, yeah, you can make an argument either way for that, but no, that's something I would definitely allow. It doesn't overpower the spell, and
Right.
it's
Yeah,
not like
that's like
you're gonna.
when in my game. If I have a druid, I let him wild shape all day long. But anytime there's a dice roll involved, that counts as a use. So it's like you can fly around as an eagle, sure, but as soon as you make a perception check or somebody shoots an arrow at you, that counts as a charge that you use for the day.
Mm,
Just so they can have like the flavor of like the D&D movie where you can just turn into a bat or whatever, like
mm-hmm.
just for fun RP sessions. Like, hey, look, I'm a horse. But yeah, as soon as skills
Right.
get involved or an attack roll, it's like, well, that's one of your charges right there. Because otherwise, they get that whole RPG mentality of, no, I got to save it. I might need it later. And then they never use it.
Right.
But anyways,
Okay. So what are we doing? What are you guys gonna do next? You've looked at the book. There's nothing really wrong with the book.
yeah, I guess I would tell Velix that it looks like he tried to write something, but it's not there anymore. As he's stuffing this in a bag.
I have some magic that would help with that.
Oh, yeah? I take a step back. That's him stuffing it in a bag.
Oh, okay. I'm like, tries to. Okay, it's prone. I'm sure she's gonna hit.
Yeah. All right, I'll just step on it. So Velix walks up and does the magic.
Yeah, she actually is going to try mending on that page that he wrote on.
Okay. So you cast mending.
Yes.
All right, make a dex save.
Okay. 22.
All right. Nothing happens.
Does like visually anything happen?
Yes, the book explodes with radiant light.
Okay, don't cast spells on the book.
Nope. Nope.
All right. That didn't work.
I think the book might only be meant to be read.
Well, as far as I know, there's at least, well, I don't know if there's another book, but there's at least 2 sources that we can write to them, they can write to us. So if he did write something, it would either A, go to our allies, or B, there's a third book that if you write in a different language or tap on it 3 times and do a secret code, then it goes to the evil guy. In which case, when we go talk to our friends, they should know something like that.
Exactly. Certainly curious.
And I turn to the entry of the temple and I say, how's the weather back there? To wherever the heck Dragonheart ran off to. Oh, you're
he's
hanging out
right.
on this table. You're on a pew.
He's in between the pews.
Pew, pew. I'm not getting hit by a fireball.
Start summoning fire in my under. Are you sure about that?
All right, so you guys going to let the organization know that you have a lich? Are you going to?
I wouldn't, to be honest.
So you're under the impression that it's the organization who's sending all this undead to.
No, it's my theory that they're wanting us to stop the undead while they study the undead. And since we're doing all the heavy lifting, they can do the research and, like groundwork of babysitting this lich, put him in a magic cell, whatever, while we actually go out and save the world because, you're hiding in a bunker. I wouldn't say it like that, but
Basically, in other words, here, take Take the garbage. We don't need it.
So
Yeah,
you
that's
rather
mine.
you rather a group of scientists and other people that have possibly minimal fighting skill go into a combat range.
The way I see it is we have other problems to deal with.
So the head's a Lockheed
And-
Martin ought to get off their asses and get into a battlefield.
Yeah, and I know they've got that big suit of armor dude, and they've got access to magical weapons,
Mhm.
and there's a lot they're not telling us. And it's my understanding that they're well within their capabilities to deal with this lich while we go fight other people and deal with dragons and everything else.
Okay.
That's where Elric is at. Not that it's their fault or they sent it after us, but it's a problem they can handle, so we can do other stuff.
Mm.
But I'm not a dictator or anything, so that's my current opinion. That's where my head's at. But either way, it feels like all of our roads lead to the same place.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
All right. Well, where are
need
we
it.
going from here? What's happening next? This is an open RPG, open world sandbox.
To the clerk mobile.
Here we go. We'll do the whole
What's-
spinny effect.
Yeah, unless anybody has, I mean, we were on our way to the society already, so I would
Mhm.
say just grab the backpack with the lich in it and keep going that way.
Okay.
Then from there we can either stop in the town to get a reward for saving them from their dragon while also grabbing the guard that's a lying piece of crap, and then go deal with the dragon in the mountains to the south. Like, that's my general rough plan.
It's Dragonheart breakdancing. That druid can bust a move.
But I can do something the druid can't do. Synchronized
Oh.
dancing.
If we're gonna go, we
spin
better go
me
now
right
before
round, baby, right round.
nightfall hits. Wait, is it nightfall?
I don't remember what time it was when we got here.
It is getting towards evening. It's a full day of travel from Mary Beth's to the keep,
All right.
or to the castle, or whatever you want to call
I guess
it.
We
if we need to
venture
pick a-
on?
I guess I'll look at Velix and I'll say, so we can either press on through the night or sleep with one eye open, or maybe take shifts while we have a backpack full of holy undead
There
lichness.
is a way to the council through the castle.
Oh yeah, we haven't used that before yet. I forget about that.
Aw. I was hoping to fight a Turask.
Mm.
Not.
You find a baby Turask. It's undead.
I mean, for what it's worth, 5e Tarask is pretty nerfed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not the one I fought with my real life campaign.
Yeah.
That was heavily upgraded.
Yeah. Velix could probably solo the Tarask.
Not get hit.
You just got to stay far enough away. Dash, dash, throw your shield, dash, throw your shield, whatever.
Oh, she has Eldritch Blast now.
Oh, yeah. Easy peasy. But anyways, so do we want to go to the teleport room or whatever?
I like
Yeah.
a better idea. Going through the forest at night.
All right, I'll see you in 2 days, and I go to the teleport room.
Yes, you guys find your ways down. I was going to try to make a very quick jail cell, but unfortunately, I was unable to find that. But that's fine. You guys can just stay where you're at. Oops, let's get out of build mode. All right, so you make your way down through the castle to the lower floors, and you find, again, the 3 empty jail cells. I'm assuming you enter one of the jail cells altogether or one each.
I assume we would go together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Safety in numbers.
Alrighty. You enter the jail cell. Are you closing the door behind you?
I don't know. Did they tell us how this thing works?
You never asked.
No. I do an Arcana check.
It's a teleportation circle. So it needs to be activated with a teleportation spell.
Okay. I don't have one of those.
Okay.
Yeah, just double checking all my stuff. Yeah, nope.
No worries.
Wait, what does it mean, a teleportation spell?
You need a spell of teleportation.
It has to be teleportation. It can't be a spell that teleports you.
No.
It's-
What about that stone that we got?
What stone?
The
Oh, it's basically, yeah,
That-
it's a sending stone. It's a walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
You want to
always
try
try to
that?
call them to activate the portal.
Well,
That's
I don't know who has the stone, but if I have it, I hand it to you.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How's that
Why
song
me?
go? Reach out. Do, 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 do.
Well, I guess I'll use the sending stone. See if they can
Okay.
activate that teleportation.
What do you say?
Yeah, the sending
Ah.
stone gives you 25 words. Unless we house rule it that it's just a cell phone and you go boop, 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 ring, ring.
I'm treating it more as a walkie-talkie.
I don't remember the lady's name. Oh.
She never told you a name.
Just make something up. Be like Red Eagle to home base. Red Eagle to home base.
Yeah, I hand back stone back to Alric. You
Okay,
talk.
fine. I say that then.
Who is this? And why are you taking up this line?
This is Aelric.
Oh,
Who is this?
Elric.
Unless I recognize the
Yes.
voice.
No. Yes, I've heard of you. Is everything okay?
Yeah, we were just wondering if we could get a teleport from our castle to the society. We have some business there.
One moment, please hold.
Is there hold music?
No, it just kind of goes quiet for a second.
That's what you should have done.
Yes, I'm showing there are 3 circles that are available to you.
Yeah,
Which
we're in
one
the
are you-
second one, the middle.
The second
I don't
one? Okay. And how many
I
people
look
are there
around.
to
Is there a
teleport?
number? Like we're in cell A4 or red beam 1.
3 people and 1 lynch.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Nothing. I wasn't holding down the button. You didn't hear that.
You said 3 people and 1 lich?
Yeah, we've killed him a couple times. It's fine.
One moment,
He's
please.
currently not. He's currently not alive or undead.
Wow.
I hold the stone away from me and I look at that dragon heart and I say, "That's it. Your stone privileges are revoked."
Whoops, what is going on? That is not what I wanted to do.
Yeah, you broke it.
I broke it. I'm touching things.
Oh, speaking of breaking things, you broke your promise.
Who?
You.
Me?
Somebody's using my Tailspire because you didn't get their computer fixed.
Oh, the kids had a school dance like at the last minute. So
Yeah, I heard.
yeah. Next time I go to Mr. Faust's house, which should be this Friday, unless somebody has another dance to go to,
Graduation.
graduation, funeral,
We got to go to a Mardi Gras parade.
boobies. I gotta get some beads. Love me some boobies. Anyway,
Isn't Arrow still in this chat?
she likes boobies too.
Who doesn't?
I know, right? They're just fun.
But anyways,
The person on the other line, you can hear like the sound of them putting the stone down,
right.
and
They get some feedback when they set the stone down. Hot mic, we got a hot mic, everybody.
yes, another voice, a little bit more authoritative, comes on. You said there's 3 of you and a lich.
Well, it's just a suit of armor right now.
So you have the bones and armor.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you please put that in cell 1?
I look at Velix.
It's for your and our safety.
Does Velix go put him in cell 1? Cell 1.
Yep.
Cell 2.
Okay, so you put the bones in
You
cell
leave him
1.
in a backpack or do you unpack him?
Reconstruct it just as a joke.
Stuff it with some hay, prop it up with a
Oh
stick.
my god.
Where'd my broom go?
Okay, no, she just leaves it in the bag.
Okay, just toss it in there.
All right, so I assume you lay the bag in the middle of the circle.
Yeah.
And you're going to let them know the bag is in the circle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I say the package has been delivered. Over.
Very well. And as he says that, the circle itself, the runes that are carved into the floor begin to glow.
In cell 1?
Yes. And there's a blinding light for just a split second, and the bag is gone. All right, now for the rest of you. Please hold, stay tight, and hopefully this doesn't send you where we don't want you.
What?
And as he says that, again, there's a blinding light. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Is it this one?
Nah. Waiting on GM. You abandoned us,
I did.
just like my father.
Aha! Here we are.
You were supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them.
So you all again get a blinding light.
Then you got to summon us.
Yep, I got to put you down first.
Okay.
You suck. You all suck. I can't believe no.
I'm disappeared.
Grown men are playing a game. Oh, that's right. I don't have to put Lee down.
Yeah. Oh. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Summon players to the board.
Whoop. I remember this place.
Yes.
Felix comes over here and Misty steps to the top of this column for no reason. I don't know why there's a column there.
There she is. I was looking for our host. It's shift. Yes. Shift is the teleport.
Mm-hmm. And tab is the see where names are.
All right. So as you kind of
So it teleports us to outside, or
yes, yep, you're where you teleported from last time.
oh, this is where we jumped in the thing. I got you.
Right. Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's been a couple days for Elric, but a little longer for me.
Yeah.
And you see a familiar face.
Do I?
Yes.
The big bad knight.
What's that?
Oh,
The big bad knight.
Thunderwave.
It's the representative that's been speaking with you.
Yeah, it's Marcion want by Taco Wetness.
Yes.
I don't know what that abbreviation is.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
The warrior.
You've been doing a lot of good. The organization is very pleased with you.
I keep my mouth shut and see if Felix steps forward.
He does. Darling, I'm not sure you've been 100% honest with us about everything.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Mm-hmm. Did we feel that way or that we figured it out? I'm confused.
You must excuse me. There is great secrecy. Let's go inside. Go upstairs. We can have a bite. And we can discuss it.
All right. What floor are we going to?
170 feet.
170. Okay. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop.
Yep, we're just going to teleport.
Yeah. So for Tiger, if you move your green cursor to 170, you can shift click on your guy and then teleport yourself into the tower. Oh, not on the side. What are you, Spider-Man?
Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Tiger's character finds the one.
Oh,
Ooh, where did you go? Here, I got you.
He fell. He fell.
I got you.
The shift button doesn't work.
Now you're on the roof.
Yeah, you got to shift. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Walking is for dummies.
There we go.
I'm going to sit over here. Okay, you move, Felix. Well, that says you have to sit there, Felix. Guess I don't need my torch.
Let's see here. Would it just be easier if I did this for you?
Resummon
Yeah.
him, yeah. And I say, or you could give me control of his character.
Nah.
Because I'm stuck in the outside view.
Oh.
Oh,
You should be able to
lower
double-click.
lower your
There.
thing to 161.
There I am.
Okay. Alrighty.
Is there food already on this table?
Yeah, there's food, there's drink. Unless you guys want to move over to the other table where there's bowls. It's up to you.
I go over here and I grab a thing of porridge or stew and I come back over here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Somewhere.
So, you feel that we haven't been completely honest with you. And I can understand that, because we really haven't been. You understand that us as an organization, we have to live in the shadows. We don't exist as most people think existence is. We are the League of the Living Shadow. We track uprising and undead. We keep an eye on the levels of hell, help to keep things in check. There is a great... What is going on?
I'm making commentary and he's making a bubble. I don't know.
Somebody thinking about casting something? 20 feet, I'm thinking fireball.
That wasn't me.
This would not be the place to do that, but hey.
Did you see what their acronym is?
What?
Look at open the chat message in Tailspire. League of the Living Shadows or whatever you said. I'm assuming that wasn't on purpose.
That was not on purpose.
No, but this is perfect.
Anyways, they're the League of the Living Shadows. Go on.
I understand you've made contact with one of our operatives. I really don't know what to call him. He seems to play both sides of the fence. However, he seems to be more help than hindrance, so we kind of let him do his own thing.
Understood. The undead attacks are becoming more and more choreographed.
They are.
It's intentioned.
We understand that, well, we didn't know about the dragon attack. That caught even
That's
us by
something we have
surprise.
to attend to as well.
I'm sorry?
That's something we have to attend to as well.
Oh, you made a deal with the dragon.
Oh, yes, we did.
We were wondering how you survived that. It was smart.
Mm.
Hopefully it wasn't too grave of a
Bargain.
deal.
No, it's the right thing to do.
So as you know, we have a great deal of artificers and scientists and other people that belong to the organization. I trust that you got your armors, you got your cloaks of the displacement. Everything
Yes.
as you please. Is there anything else that you need?
I gotta think of something.
And what is that?
I want something where I can cast 3 spells at once.
Can you invent a magic item for me?
The strain on your body would probably be too much and destroy you instantly. But I
As a
don't know.
last resort kind of thing.
I can ask. I don't know
Wow.
any such item off the top of my head. However, I am not knowledgeable in every magic item or what their abilities could be. But I have been authorized to give you small magic items without the council's approval. And the
Oh, like
definition of
rings?
small is rather, shall we say, up for debate.
I'm just planning ahead just in case we can't make our promise to the dragon.
So small things like a ring of feather fall or a bag of holding, but not a, Excalibur level item.
A bag of holding? Yes, sure. She actually like walks over to the chest and pulls out a burlap sack. It doesn't look like much of anything, and she hands it to you.
Okay, I grab it.
The ring of feather falling. That I would have to go to the labs downstairs.
No, these were just examples.
Oh,
If any of us wanted a ring of feather fall, it would probably be Velix, not me. I was just.
I notice you're not wearing your cloak.
That is correct.
May I ask where it is?
I point to the fairy that's not here and say, I let my companion wear it.
Oh.
Figured it would be more useful on somebody who has less ranged options.
That is very smart. We didn't think of that. Well, he wears it well. But because of that, is there anything that you would like? That you would be able to use?
Probably. Let me see. I've got.
Well, it's nothing you need to talk about now. Think about it. You know how the book works. It is a direct communication back here.
Speaking of the book, we don't know exactly how it works because the Lich wrote something in it.
He tried to write something in it. We were unable to see what it was because the book rejected it. You see, in order to stop false information from the other side, we have used multiple charms. It is protected, as you've found out multiple times. So casting magic upon it will cause it to defend itself. Any type of magic upon it will cause it to defend itself. Causing physical damage to the book will cause it to
we already
defend
know
itself.
about that one.
So the only way to write in the book is to write in Celestial, because most of the things that we deal with are not going to have that as a language.
Right.
Sure, they can maybe learn it if they're clever enough, if they're knowledgeable enough. We've been using it for a few hundred years now and haven't had any issues. But things are changing.
Right.
With Orcus starting an uprising, causing imbalance in hell, trying to resurrect the Raven Queen as an undead. Not
So
exactly
as far
sure.
as that goes, do we know anything about, so is the Raven Queen just trying to get back in any capacity? Are they okay with being undead? Are they, how does this all fit together? Do you know? Because we just found out about this 2 days ago.
Yes, we've actually just found about this information ourselves. We had inklings. You understand that he's not our only contact in hell. As bad as that sounds. No.
Wait, who's he?
Mr. Faust, help me out here.
Oh, his character.
Yeah. What's up,
Okay.
Vilius?
Yeah, I was like, who is she talking about?
Yes, he's not our only,
Gotcha.
I don't want to say spy, but I guess that's the most appropriate word. Um, there's been, yes, a great disturbance in hell. In fact, there's a group of adventurers that just went through and killed one of the lords of hell. So now there's a great power vacuum that's going to happen on that. We're still trying to learn more information about exactly who they were, what they were doing, and why they did it.
Mm-hmm.
But they've definitely caught our attention as well. But we don't know why. I mean, we know why Orcus is trying to raise her. With the whole Cthulhu and death and trying to raise more power and things of that nature. How he got a hold of her body or soul or whatever he's using, that information is still strange to us. But we are looking into the matters. We need you to continue with what you're doing. We need you to continue fighting this undead force. We do know from our insiders that the force that you fought at the city was not actually meant for you. They were trying to retrieve the body of the red dragon that was killed.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a dragon. It doesn't just sit there and rot. So they've taken it, put it into a secure location, and that undead horde was sent with one of their generals, who you met, and chased off, which is quite impressive.
Almost killed the bit.
Right. I'm assuming you're talking about what I mean, I know it's the Blood Queen, but I don't know what Aelric would call it. The coward that fled.
Yes, the Blood Queen.
Yes. And I take this moment to go back to a question we had before, and I say, would an amulet of the devout be considered a small magic item? And I do air quotes. Does Blast know what that is?
I don't. I'm looking it up right now.
It gives, so they've got like +1, +2, whatever. It increases the amount of like channel divinities, and I think it might even increase your spell DC by 1 or something. I like that. It's
I
a
gotta pull it
clericy
up.
item.
Yeah. All right. So Tosh. Oh, it's in Tasha's. Okay.
I mean, it's like an amulet, so like physically it's small.
Okay. She kind of looks at you and says, "Well, I would have to check with the others. That's one of those items I'm not very familiar with."
Okay. No
Or I
rush. You
guess,
just
I guess
asked. So
as I guess as a paladin, she would know what it is.
yeah, she's devout.
I keep forgetting she's actually a paladin.
Just showing her hand. Now we know she's a paladin.
She looks at you and nods. I may be able to do something. I can't guarantee it's going to be massively powered,
No, just a little trinket.
but I think we might be able to do a +1 or +2,
Yeah.
a first level or second level. We'll see.
Yeah.
I would have to again get that from the armorer, but it shouldn't be much of a problem.
I'm assuming with my passive perception, I don't see that she's wearing one.
No,
Like,
she's not.
that one.
Honestly, she doesn't even have the spear and the shield. I just like the
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
thing. She has a small cloak. She's not even wearing armor really. It just has the emblem of the god that they follow emblazoned on the front.
Right.
Almost like a t-shirt material. You can tell she hasn't been outside in a very long time.
Right.
And the rest of you,
Oh, I guess I should add a bag of holding. You told me it was a bag, but
Yeah, it's a bag of holding.
like as soon as she gives it to me, I take like a muffin or something and I put it in the bag, and then I
Mhm.
pull the bag and I pull it back out just to make sure like it is what it's supposed to be and not like a bag of devouring or
No,
a mimic or
that
something.
that would be
Make
funny
it
though. Oops,
work.
sorry, wrong sack.
Right. Hey, it ate my muffin.
Why do you all carry weapons into the tavern? Mimics. We laughed. The table laughed. We
Right.
killed the table. Good times.
All right, I'll add bag of holding to my inventory. Since she did hand it to me.
Well, you asked for it.
Yeah. Well, Felix wasn't doing it.
Was going to do it.
You want it?
You usually hang back in combat. I'd rather if someone had to run away, they had the bag of holding with them.
Right. Well, speaking of that, you are way faster than I am.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are faster.
Yeah, that is true.
You are very fast.
Yeah.
If you get the chance,
Hmm?
could you look into a better suit of armor for me?
A better suit of armor. What would you like?
Enchanted, if you could.
Well, yes. Go see the armorer. She'll take good care of you.
Easy enough.
Star Trek.
Wait, what did you just do?
I said I'm a paladin, not a blacksmith. He's rolling on the floor laughing, see?
No, I'm severely injured,
What?
so I keep passing out.
Oh.
Wait, what's this? Why? What?
No,
why are
my
you-
character.
What about your character?
Well, I'm pretending I'm severely hurt.
You're
Oh.
severely hurt.
Well, I healed
Yeah,
up after that fight. Did you not?
Nope. I didn't know we were supposed to.
Well, no, like while you banished him and we had a minute, I was like healing word, cure wounds. And I got back up to
Oh, I
full.
didn't hear that.
Yeah, I went back up to full pretty much.
Oh, nice knowing that.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
There, never mind then.
She looks at you and
Suddenly he feels better. She.
What was that blast?
you're at a place that has pretty much unlimited magic items. I'm sure you can ask for something to heal.
Yeah. I mean, that is one thing. Do we have like healing potions or anything like that? Like maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to ask for stuff like that.
Yeah, put in the bag and holding.
Yeah. Can we use Baldur's Gate 3 rules where I can just throw it at somebody?
I'm fine with that.
Felix, you need to heal? Boom.
Well,
Jar to the face.
like I said, I feel that
Beautiful.
drinking a potion honestly should be a bonus action.
That's how
And-
in my game I do it. If you can use it as a bonus action and roll. If you use it as an actual action, you just get the max heal.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
That way they have the choice of do I want a full heal or am I okay just getting something?
I mean, we've been pretty balanced so far, I think. So yeah, that's not a bad deal.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any other questions? Is there anything else
Yeah,
that you
then-
need?
I have a question.
Of course.
So, in our magic book that's linked to your book, We see a picture of a town with undead dots going towards it.
Yes.
How do you know where they are to tell us where to go?
Ah. Like I said, we have informants. We have people on the inside. They
Mhm.
give us.
And yet they didn't see a dragon coming. Weird.
The dragon's not undead. We don't track the dragon.
Big red dragon, hard to miss.
Is there a way other than, I guess, obviously the sending stone would work? But it's as far as my testing, we can't take the book out of the temple. It just teleports back.
Correct.
So when we are out in the field, we would have no idea that you're sending us a map with undead on it. So if we needed to get back or go somewhere, like, would you just tell us on the sending stone, or is there a way to like ping us and, you know, my I see my backpack glows and I'm like, hey, we got to get back to the tower.
That is interesting. I
Yep.
believe we would probably say something on the sending stone,
Okay.
but we don't know where you are at all times. We're not tracking you.
Well, in a place full of magic items, I would imagine somebody here would have a scrying stone and could just see where we are. You do know, we're paired to the sending stone, so should be an easy spell to cast.
Unless we ditch it. Just saying.
And
Or
that
it has
is
been
your
taken from
choice.
us.
I mean, we do respect your privacy.
We're not going to ditch it. We're just not letting this one talk on it anymore. And
I'm just saying, if
Dragon
you
Heart.
happen to lose it. Oh, speaking of which, what happened to that lynch?
Lynch. Don't lynch anybody.
Oh, he's in a lead-lined cell. We have very special places for them.
Mm-hmm.
He's been trying.
Yeah, we're not sure where his phylactery is, but every time he pops up, we knock him back down.
We believe it's actually part of his armor. Because liches do pop back up where their phylactery is.
Could be.
And you left him
But
in
that's
your...
not exactly a problem that we have time to deal with, so that's why we figured we'd bring him here.
And it's very good. We can study him. We have somebody analyzing him right now. We don't know exactly how many days or months or weeks he has until he pops back up.
I look at Velix. How long was it when we killed him at the Dragon City to when
Let's say a
we got
day
back?
or two have passed.
Yeah, so sometime within a day or two.
Interesting. It usually takes longer. Their power must be growing. But again, we're seeing things that we've never seen before, like abominations that are undead.
I point at the
Treants.
wall that's got a giant claw with 3 fingers, and I'm like, yeah, like that thing, right?
Oh, that? That's an old trophy from a long ago.
A platinum dragon or something.
It's actually the claws of a baby Tarrasque.
Right.
Even as a baby, they are very formidable creatures.
I look at Dragonheart and I say, is there anything else about the Lich that you wanted to ask?
Not that I remember.
Well, out of character, you were saying that they were going to use it against us, and it was going to be the BBEG. So, are we
I'm not gonna
satisfied
say
with your
that to them.
answer? So you still don't trust it? Okay.
I understand. Trust is something that is earned, not necessarily given.
Mm-hmm.
I do hope that we are all working towards the same goal of eradicating undead.
That
or at
is
least keeping our
one of
town
my life's
safe.
missions.
I suppose.
Things are going to start to get harder. The undead are
So-
changing. They're getting
So real quick,
stronger. They're
I
getting
don't know if you want me to
smarter.
roll. I don't know if you want me to roll perception or anything, but like, I've talked to this person a couple times.
Mhm.
Have they? If they did, I don't remember. But have they ever told me that like they worship, Pelor or Melora or?
Oh, they did. They
Do I see a symbol on them or something?
yes, yes.
Holy crap, that's a lot of dice. What's going on?
Nothing. Just playing around with them.
I just saw a bunch of D12s over my head, like
No, they're D20s.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Well,
You wanna
it's
cook in that question?
there are.
I don't know why that showed twice. That's weird.
Hold on.
It said Tiger rolled, but also I rolled, and we got the same exact thing. And I didn't roll nothing. That's a weird glitch.
It is.
Hold on.
I'm just curious how many dice you're allowed to roll at once.
40.
Yeah.
I tested that like day one.
Yeah, there's. Why am I not seeing it?
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to. I had a deity picked out and I forget.
Oh, I mean,
Who it
you
was.
could tell me later. I was just curious, like, if I see that like we both worship Pelor, or if they're, some other deity that I would be like, oh yeah, hey, that's a Tiamat thing. What's going on with that? What? Why are you wearing a Raven Queen necklace?
No, the symbol is I believe was like the scales of justice,
Gotcha.
Ah.
if I remember correctly.
I'm okay with that.
Like that.
They're a god that basically despises undead.
Here?
Hold on. 5e god.
Yeah, it would be tier. TYR.
What's that?
TYR, tier. The even-handed Grimjaw, the maimed god. He believes in justice and balanced scales.
Isn't that Kellenbor?
Yeah, that works.
Oh. Looks like he's having problems with this connection.
Well, good. I didn't mean to derail the campaign.
No, it's fine. I actually had a deity picked out. I know I have to go back to Roll20 and see it's on there.
Okay. Yeah, no biggie. We can find out later.
All right. So, Felix wants a new set of armor. You want a amulet
Of the devout.
of the devout.
Want is a strong word. They specifically asked me, and I said, well, sure. What about this?
And what about Dragonheart?
He wants a magic artifact that lets him cast 3 spells at once.
As a last resort.
What's your plan B? Like a potion of
Ooh.
healing, a belt of giant
Glory.
strength, a magic cart that turns invisible.
Maybe having a higher.
Winged boots. Oh, something for movement speed.
Yes.
Boots of speed would do that. You have bonus
Oh.
action, you click it, and boom, you get double movement.
I think that would be something we can do. Sure. Alrighty. That is very ominous.
Okay, what else we're gonna ask?
Is Velix satisfied? I mean, they gave us a little bit more information. Acknowledged they were being
had a
shady.
lot more questions than answers.
Because I know we were both kind of on the fence about like these guys are being super shady and not being upfront, and it seems like at least this person is being better about.
Well, you've been vetted.
So here's the thing. I guess I'll ask it as Elric.
Mhm.
So is there a way for us to activate the teleportation ring from our castle to here, or B, do you have like scrolls of teleportation that like if we're in a pinch far away from the castle and we need to come here for something important, we could just teleport here? Or is that too high of a magic item? Like a fast travel thing.
The problem with that, especially
Mhm.
the scrolls, if they got into the wrong hands.
Right. That would be if it was a scroll specifically to teleport here. But if it was just a blanket teleport, then they wouldn't be able to teleport here unless they knew where here was. But either way, just something I figure I'd throw it out there just in case we need to get here for some reason.
It's a possibility. You'd have to talk with the armorer.
Or would it be more feasible for us to use the sending stone and say, hey, we're over here by this oak tree. We need to get out. Can you teleport here and teleport us with you back? Do you have a high level druid or something?
That could be something that could be arranged.
Okay. Just looking at different scenarios that might pop up,
We have many spots to, I don't want to say run away, but strategically
like
retreat.
safe houses.
Exactly. Yes. There are some in the city. There are some in your city, actually, in your
Right.
small little town. Your keep is obviously one.
Okay. Now, let's say we get a mission to go deal with some undead or a dragon or whatever. Something goes sideways.
Mm-hmm.
We use the sending stone to talk to dispatch, and they could then say, okay, there's a safe house, 3 clicks to the left, and then we can just go that way and deal with it at that time, right?
Yes.
That's an option? Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's satisfactory.
Yeah, the sending circle or the teleportation circles that are in your cells are specifically calibrated to bring creatures here. Now, we can change the location somewhat. We could either put you into a cell or we could bring you onto the pad outside.
I much prefer the pad.
That's
Agreed.
what we kind of figured. Originally, we would have put you into a cell. However, again, you've been vetted well enough that we believe that you're on our side rather than trying to gain information to overthrow us. Again, we have
I am
many
a
enemies
shining
because
light
of what we do.
Pelor, so
You know
unless
that,
he aligns with the Raven Queen for some reason,
but we
we should
didn't
be good.
quite know. We knew you well enough to introduce ourselves, to invite you in as a trial period. But with the events that are happening, everything that has happened, everything you fought for and fought with, I do believe that you're truly on our side.
Right. I mean, you could ask the Lich. He clearly doesn't like us.
I have a feeling he doesn't like very many people. You can't really
true.
like people and be a lich. You know, it's
But if he had a ranked system, I look at Dragonheart and I'm like, I think me and this what are you, a halfling? A gnome? I forget. Me and this girl would be number 1 and 2.
I'm a gnome.
Yeah. Yeah. Between the way he tries to kill me every time we fight him and the way this guy or this girl got one over on him with a banishment spell, we are definitely not friends.
if you were friends, that'd be rather unfortunate for you and me.
Right?
But that's just the way it is. Alrighty. Well, please eat, drink, be merry. If you have any
For
more
tomorrow we die.
questions. You've done well
Right.
for the cause. I most likely hate to kill you in the morning.
A what?
Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we die.
Yeah, figures.
You and me and all our friends, such a happy human race. But yeah, I go ahead and eat. I'm eating my porridge and my muffin.
And the food's good. It's really good. There's plenty of it.
Not as good as my mom's crumble cakes. She put a little bit of honey in there.
What's funny is the crumble cake at Mary Beth's.
Food fight.
Wow, you're throwing magic missiles at people?
No, it's supposed to be food. Yeah, I threw
Hey.
that too.
Hey, 3 can play at that game. Is Mr. Faust here?
He's in the...
Hear me?
I mean, you
Yes.
haven't talked in like 20 minutes, man.
Wait, can you hear me?
We
Yes,
can hear
yes,
you,
we can
but
hear
yeah,
you.
you just haven't said anything.
It's weird. Like, I don't want to interrupt anyone,
Mm-hmm.
so conversations just keep happening.
Mm-hmm. It just felt like you were being unusually quiet, so I'm like, is he even here?
No, he's still here.
Okay. Anything from Velix?
No, she's good. Magic armor. Got some answers. He came in skeptical, but for now, she's willing to go along with it.
Food fight.
And now you're having a food fight. All right.
Right.
Well, when you're done, go see
Yeah, are
Blinky.
Are we sleeping here, or are we going to get teleported back and sleep in our own beds?
Well, that is your choice. You're more than welcome to stay. Unfortunately, we don't have really any comfortable rooms.
Right. Well, I know you're sitting at the table with us, but I was actually talking to my two companions here.
I say, let's eat and head back to the castle.
Well, I would
Yeah.
say go downstairs and see Blinky.
Go downstairs and see. By the way, what's the name of your armored guy that let us out of the jail cell the first time? Or is that
Oh.
Blinky?
It's kind of hard to keep track of what he's calling himself nowadays. He's a little full of himself.
Alrighty.
I just call him Dave because it seems to make him angry.
Alrighty. I will call him Steven with a PH.
And Bills will call him David to see.
Well, if you notice, he's not here.
Yeah. Well, you're like the two people we know.
Yes.
Steven
he-
and Paladin Lady.
Kind of in charge of security around here. However, with all the magic items and everything else, the cells, the way they're designed, a breakout would be rather impossible. However, I don't want to use the word impossible because nothing is 100% impossible.
Hmm.
Exactly. Nobody. Out of character, I say try shutting a revolving door.
Very much so. So yeah, see Blinky, the artificer. He's downstairs. His workshop.
I see my distraction worked.
His workshop's on the first level that you come to with the teleportation circle.
Okay, and Blinky will possibly have our other magic items since you asked if we wanted more.
Yes, I'll call him when you're on your way down and let him know.
Oop, I don't want to hit that button.
How does that work anyways? Do you have like 6 sending stones and you got to remember which one's which, or?
Oh, there's pipes in the walls.
Okay. So you just go over here and be like, hey, Blinky, yo.
You actually hear a response back. Yeah, what's up?
Oh, hey, what up, bro? We're on our way to meet you.
Who is this?
You'll see in a minute.
I don't like surprises.
There you
used
go. I
to it.
did the groundwork for you.
She looks at you with a little bit of I can't believe
How
you
did he
just
know
did
where the
that.
pipe was? Oh, was Felix done eating? I don't want to move you.
No, he was done eating.
It's been a little while. You've had a nice evening. You've had a good chat.
Elric comes back. Do you have any tin cans for my friend here?
No.
All right, that's definitely an inside joke.
Yes. Whoop.
Oh, I get it now. I get it. Yep, I remember.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were included in it.
I remember now.
So you said
All
Blinky
right.
was on the first floor?
Yeah, if you move your thing to 68 feet.
Oh, that's the second floor, sir.
Is that the second
Oh,
floor?
no, that's the basement. Okay, yeah, the first floor. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. So much easier to teleport outside and then teleport back in here.
All right, as you guys come down the stairs.
Whoa. Somebody manhandled me. You know, I'm holding tab and I see a gnome alchemist. I don't see anybody named Blinky.
This is Blinky. Oh,
right.
you're the
Holy
you're
crap,
the
you're
new
small.
guys. You
What the heck?
you defeated the Lich
Couple times.
Yeah, twice.
a couple of times.
Oh, yeah. After the first time, it's a lot easier. You can just jump him.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, what the trick is, you just banish him. I mean, and then once he comes back, you just all punch him at the same time.
Oh, okay. I'll have to remember that. Anyways, what was it you all wanted? You wanted some type of amulet?
Yes, and I mean, I'm a very devout cleric of Pelor, so I'd like a
Okay.
amulet to reflect that, if
He
possible.
opens up a chest and he kind of goes into the chest. You can see his little feet kicking up as he's.
So while this interaction is going on, I'm actively watching him to see why he's called blink. Like if he blinks a lot, if he's like going in and out of
his
existence.
eyes are darting everywhere, and
Gotcha.
it's so like mesmerizing.
Distracting?
You can't help but blink yourself to get it out of his gaze.
Right. So his
All
eyes have
right.
ADD. Gotcha.
All right, all right. I know it's around here somewhere, and
And I
yeah.
point and I say, "There it isn't."
So he tosses out a couple of rings. They tink along the floor. You can
I
hear
go and pick them
metal.
up, I guess.
I would leave those.
What? I was just okay. I put them back on the floor.
Oh, yes, yes, here it is. Here it is. Yes, of course, of course. Yes, yes, yes. And he comes down and
I wait for him to throw it on the floor.
No. He jumps down off the thing and hands it to you.
Is this
Here you
life
go.
size? Like, is he really like 2 inches tall?
Yeah. He's just an itty bitty thing.
So if I did this, I'll crush him.
Yeah, the name was throwing me off because it says Gnome Alchemist, and I'm like, Dragonheart's a gnome. This dude's fairy size. But anyways, he comes up and he gives me an amulet.
There. Yes, he hands you an amulet. It's a +2.
Alrighty.
This should do what you need.
I look at the chain and I try to gauge if it's one of those ones I need to unclasp or if it just fits over my head.
It doesn't seem to have any type of clasp.
Okay, I try to put it over my head then.
It's a little small.
Oh man!
Oh! Sorry.
I didn't know it was a choker. Choker of the devout.
No, it's big enough to go around your neck, but not like over your dome. Oh, here, bend down. I'll help.
Okay, I bend down. Are you gonna
And
shrink my head and I
do you
back
hand-
up?
No. Do you hand him the necklace?
Sure.
So he takes it and he kind
I
of
have no reason to not trust
he
this
just-
quirky
he
guy.
just pulls it apart
What?
and then puts it around your neck, and you can hear it like tink behind you. If you need to remove it, just grab and pull.
What?
Once you attune to it, you're going to be the only person who can remove it.
Interesting.
Wow.
Can you do that with other items too?
I can
I
try.
like hold up my sword.
Oh, no, trust me, you don't want that to happen.
No?
You'll never be able to put it down.
Okay. I mean, I can sleep with a sword, but it's fine. It's
Can
fine.
you
Whatever. I
eat?
go in the
Can you
back.
drink? Can you wipe your bottom end?
I got
you make
another
love?
hand.
Can you make love? Yeah,
I mean, are you
that's
offering?
not
Just kidding.
generally.
Just kidding. I'm
It's
going back
generally
here.
not a good idea. A necklace is one thing.
All right.
Okay. Alrighty. And you wanted, what was it? Oh, something to allow you to cast multiple spells. Let's see. I got something over here, I think. I don't know. Yes. Oh, what happened? There you are. You're back.
What? I did nothing.
No, it was me. It decided to go down to the basement.
Oh, if you click on the padlock, it will stop doing that.
What's this?
On the green diamond, there's a padlock.
Oh.
That
I
will
see.
stop it from auto adjusting to try to
like-
figure out where you're trying.
I'm trying to click on the actual padlock on the chest. I'm like, oh, cool! I can open that chest.
Not that one. This one.
Yeah, I know. All right, I know I have something around here somewhere. Give me a second here. Give me a second. One moment. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that's right. Yes, here. He comes back, and he's got a staff.
Staph
Yes.
infection? Run
This
away!
this should work very well for you. Now, are you a sorcerer?
No, I'm a druid.
Ooh. Hmm. Okay, okay, okay. 1 second, 1 second. Now
You
why
know, it
couldn't you
might be
be a
easier to get that magic armor first. I find it be like
1 second. Don't go, don't go. Oh, 1 minute, 1 minute. Uh, I hate to ask this. I'm gonna need a drop of your blood.
Okay, why?
I kneel down and say, "Is this blood magic?"
No, no, no. The
There's not a kneel
staff.
option.
The staff requires attunement by a wizard or a sorcerer. Him being a druid makes things a little bit more complicated. However, I can.
Oh, you got to jailbreak it to make it think he's a wizard. Gotcha. Yeah, you're good, man.
Yes,
You're
yes,
good.
yes,
Go ahead and
yes.
do it. Give him your blood.
I
I
just need
saw
a.
I saw this one time at a fair.
Okay, give me your sword so I can prick my finger.
Just stab him.
Just hold out your finger.
Stab his finger.
Do you hold out your
Okay.
finger?
Yep.
All right. He pulls out this massive dagger.
Massive for him, or
It's almost the size of it. It looks like a short sword for him. And he begins to laugh and he drops it on the floor. I get everybody with that one. He pulls out a very small pin and just pricks your finger and gathers a drop of blood.
I
And then-
look at Blinky and I say, "Now just imagine you're a lich and we're all punching you. This is basically what happened." Because he was just standing in the middle of us.
All right. You hear him over here and he's saying things and casting and banging and this type of stuff. And after about a minute, he comes back and again, he has the staff. Here you are. You should be able to attune to this now. And he hands it to you. Now be very careful with this. This is a very powerful thing. I don't know if I'm really supposed to give this to you, but you guys defeated a lich, so
Twice.
I'll just say whoops. Okay? You just
Well,
don't
you know
tell
what,
anybody where
Balor-
you got it.
Careful, gnome. You're
It's
you're standing right in the middle between us.
It's a staff of the
You-
Magi.
You know what the Book of Pelor says in first Epithian, second whatever. It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Alrighty. And for you, you wanted armor. Correct?
Magical armor.
Leather.
I mean, that's
plate?
vague. What do you
Plate.
Plate
plate?
mail. Full plate? Half plate?
Full plate.
I look at your hooves and say, full plate?
Augmented, but yes.
Augmented how?
I point at his feet or her feet. She doesn't have toes.
You don't think I haven't noticed? When a
Well,
beautiful
you
woman
asked.
walks when a beautiful woman walks into my
She needs a
workshop
spot for her tail.
wearing
Okay,
a very
come on.
short skirt. You
You
don't
ever
think
try
I
walking
notice?
around with a bunched up tail and some armor? You need a little tail hole.
Look, I know exactly how many holes a piece of armor needs.
Whoa, this is getting too deep. I'm gonna go over here.
All right, plate mail. Full plate augmentation. Let's see. What can we do? What do I have? I don't know. Full plate. I have some mithril armor. It's very light. It wouldn't restrict your movements at all. We can do adamantine. No more critical hits. That's what I did for your friend. Where is the
What the hell was
fairy?
that?
You know how hard
She-
it was to put wing holes in full in.
The fairy's taking a beauty nap. He's
He's sick right now.
On second thought, instead of the armor, would you happen to have a ring of feather falling?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Here. And again, he jumps into the chest. And after a
side
second.
note. Out of character, if somebody were to hypothetically have a ring of feather fall and Misty step 30 feet above somebody, would that count as a charge?
Huh?
Oh,
So if you Misty
Yeah,
step
true.
30 feet in the air, could you then use the feather falling to fall gently back down to earth?
But still charge because you moved 30 feet.
God, I love this.
It's just a thought I had.
Wait, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just not getting this. It's been a very long day.
So like for like charging and stuff, like with Faust's abilities, like you have to move 10 feet in a straight line, 30 feet in a straight line, whatever. If he used his Misty Step to teleport above somebody and then like landed on them, would that count as a charge?
But if you're using Featherfall, it wouldn't. What would be the purpose of doing that?
So that you would, I don't know, get a sneak attack or it's just a thought I had. I don't know. You never know when it might pop up.
Yes, but don't you descend at 5 feet per round?
I don't remember all
Or is
the
it- is
details
it
of the
10 feet?
ring. It might be.
Feet per round.
Yeah. Either way. Just a random thought in my head. Ignore me.
Oh, it's 60 feet per round.
Oh, there you go. So see, it would work. You wouldn't take fall damage, and you technically you moved 30 feet towards them.
I mean, I wouldn't consider the fall movement, but you wouldn't gain any additional benefits as far as the attack or damage.
Not even advantage for being sneaky. They didn't see that coming. But anyways, it it's not a situation that's happening. It's just my brain being weird.
Alrighty. So here you are, Ring, Feather Falling. You have your staff. You have your amulet.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, quick question.
did she give you that bag?
She did.
Huh. You worship Palor, right?
I hold up my shield and my amulet that I'm clearly holding. Yep.
Ooh, give me your bag.
Okay, I set my amulet down to grab the bag and hand it to her.
Him.
Him. There's so many women in this room, man.
So he runs off and do 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 do. Here you are, and he's
Whoa,
painted the sun onto the bag for you.
Oh, nice. Nice, I dig it. Is it
There you
just
are.
aesthetic, or is that a cool
Just
thing you
aesthetic.
do? Okay, I did have a question about my amulet.
Yes.
You, when I bent over and you disassembled it and put it back on me, you said that I was the only one that could take it off.
Yes.
If I were to take it off, would I
Mhm.
then be able to put it back on, or
Yes.
is it off until I come see you again?
No. Just pull it apart.
Okay, I test it. I pull the thing off and I try to put it back on.
Yeah, it comes right apart. It's almost as if it's magnetic.
Okay,
Like it's a strong magnet. Like
but it only undoes for me.
right, it is. Yeah, no, it's definitely magic, but it's only undone by you.
Okay.
When he handed it to you the first time, he forgot that it's like, oh yeah, derp. Yeah, but once you attune to it, it'll be a lot easier.
Right.
And do be careful with that staff. It is very powerful.
Oh, it didn't roll. Oh, there it goes. 445. You're dead.
Good lord.
That's higher than you got with all D20s.
But your armor.
Yeah, what kind of armor did you get?
Well, he didn't get any armor. She just got a ring of feather
Oh,
fall.
you switched it for the feather falling. That's right. My bad.
I am more than happy to make you a set of plate armor. What would you like? Your
Armor
wish
of
is my
resistance.
command.
There.
Dang.
Did you just break the staff?
Who? What?
Because that's pretty much what you're going to do if you break that staff.
That's how much damage he'll do?
It's a legendary. It's a legendary item.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, he's trying to get on the good side. He's a womanizer.
Right.
Oh,
Let's
great.
see. Armor of absorption.
Is there anything you would like on your armor? Any insignia? Any sayings? Any certain language?
Curious. Yes, actually, there is something I'd like you to put on my armor.
Ooh, and that is?
Can you script an infernal?
Infernal? Yes, of course. I'm fluent in many
Wonderful.
languages. And he says this,
Perfect.
he says to you in his sexiest infernal voice that you
He's
that
smart.
someday that you are his goddess and he will do anything for you.
Wow. She's smiling ear to ear. She's loving this.
He does love a strong woman in a short skirt.
Yeah.
You don't speak infernal. You can't laugh.
Yeah, what you know? Maybe I've been studying on my off time.
Yes, what would you like inscripted?
Deceivers.
What was that? You kind of broke up.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
now we can.
Mask of the Deceiver or something?
No, death to deceivers.
Ooh. An infernal? Yes, I
Yeah.
can do that.
I'd like to think we're all talking in infernal, and Dragonheart is just like, yeah, mushrooms are pretty cool.
Alrighty, I will work on your armor. I will have it to you hopefully tomorrow.
Wonderful.
Ooh. Red is your color. That is for certain. Hmm. Alrighty. Do you want me to send you back to your castle now?
Yes.
Oh, health potions. Health potions. Yes. Yes. There's some in that box
Yeah.
over here.
That's what I said.
And he points to like this over here.
And I go open the box, whatever he pointed to. It's the only one I can interact with, so.
Yeah. We'll just say you open the crate.
Oh, gotcha.
So yeah, there's half a dozen, or I was gonna say half a dozen health potions.
Are they regular, greater, superior?
We'll say greater.
All right. Great. Ooh, if I could spell.
Now those potions are very special. I made them myself. They have a really weird ability. Others said I was kind of crazy. However, they can be absorbed through the skin. If you have a fellow adventurer that's down, you can throw the potion at them and the bottle will break. On the next round, at the beginning of your turn, they will rise with 1 hit point.
At the beginning of my turn or the person I threw it at?
Oh, sorry, the person you threw it at.
Oh. All right. And you said there's 6?
Yes.
I'm going to
If you
put them
want
in the bag
more,
of
I can
holding.
make them. It'll just take some time. But first, I
Okay.
have to make the beauty's armor. I
Right.
cannot wait.
I whisper in his ear. Her name is Felix.
I know.
She
gonna
likes
call her
long.
wife.
She likes long walks on the farm.
I'm going to call her wife one day.
He glares at you both.
I was whispering. You got
He's
to roll
got
a perception.
He's got a big shit-eating grin on his face.
You got any magic horseshoes of flying? Run.
Horseshoes of flying, no. I may have a scroll around here somewhere.
I kind of point at
Horseshoes of
Felix.
flying would be legit, though.
What was that?
I can get down with horseshoes of flying.
Just homebrew the boots of fly. Or winged boots or whatever.
Yeah, there are boots of flying.
They're just horseshoes now.
No, there are also horseshoes of. I think they're horseshoes of speed.
There's like horseshoes of the Zephyr or something for like
Yeah,
your
or
mount.
something like that. Yeah,
I don't know if they're
that's what I
designed
was
for
thinking of.
PTs.
You know what, though? I'm definitely going to look into that
All right.
tonight.
Awesome.
Oh, good. We have our bags. We have our potions.
But yeah, I mean, if you have more potions, when you're done with the armor and they go to Mary Beth's question mark,
I can
just throw some
send
potions
them
in
to
there?
the castle.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Is that where you want them, to the castle?
Yeah, they would just be in the jail cell, right? You can't like send them to Felix's room or anything.
No,
Kinda like
I'll
elbow
send them.
nudge,
I'll
Felix.
send them to jail cell 3. They'll be wrapped
Jail-
neatly and protective.
Okay. Well, we currently don't use the jail cell, so should be fine.
Well, as long as you don't bring any more liches home.
Right.
All right.
And then I hold up the sending stone and I'm like, do you have one of these? Like, is there a channel I can be like, turn it to channel 6 and then it's like the blinky channel?
No. I don't get my own sending stone.
Well, how are you gonna let Felix know her armor's ready?
I'll send it to the cell. I'll let Alyssa know.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry,
I'm trying to be a wingman over here.
I'll let Alicia know.
Alicia, who's that? Is that Steven's friend?
Oh, it's the woman upstairs that you've been talking to.
Yeah, I asked the other guy's name. I never actually asked her name. Alicia, you said?
Alicia.
Oh, I forgot. I need some boots that makes my movement speed a little bit higher.
I
Oh.
told you about that before, and you're like, I want my wand.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, give me a couple of days. I got to get her armor made first, and that's gonna take a little while. I mean, we're talking full plate and my little arms, but I might just whip up a golem to help.
I look at Dragonheart and I say, "Have you seen the Wizard of Oz? You know you got to click your heels when you use those, right?"
I am familiar.
Would you rather have them key to a keyword?
Yep.
Oh, come on. Make him click or make her click her heels. There's no place like faster. There's no place like faster.
Alrighty, I'll see
wait,
what
do I
can
tell
do.
you the word or?
Yes, if you want to give me a word.
Pounce.
Pounce?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that I'm gonna have fun with this?
Is it just the one keyword? You say pounce, they go faster. You say pounce again, they turn back off, or is it pounce and then unpounce? Or I'm invested at this point.
That's up to
You'll
you.
see.
What would you like?
You all shall see.
Yeah, during a long rest, Dragonheart has to whisper sweet nothings into the boot's ears for it to program.
It will work good with this.
I climb on your back. I get off your back. Let me do a deck save. See if I fell over when you went back to a gnome. I think I'm good. 12's pretty good, right?
Nope.
I rolled my ankle. Doc, I need a doc.
Okay, should we head back to castle?
Yeah, well, I know I'm walking up the stairs, but Blinky said they could just teleport us there.
Yes, I'll teleport you back.
Oh, hey, Blast.
Oh, it's that time.
I gotta go. My son's calling.
Wow, this went fast. All right, Mr. Faust, thank you so much for joining me. It was a lot of fun tonight.
Yes, sir.
A lot of exposition, but you guys got some magic items and you're good to go. All right, I will see you hopefully Friday.
All right. Now that Felix is gone, I look at Blinky and I'm like, if you ever find yourself in our castle, her room's over here, and I draw him a little map.
What, you can't access our castle?
He can teleport there. What are you talking about? Did you not pay attention to anything?
I thought you can't access the castle.
Well, I can teleport there, yes. However, I'm afraid the guards at the castle would make me a
snack.
an intruder. And I probably wouldn't last very long. Unless I was invited, of course.
Consider yourself invited, Blinky.
Oh, great.
Do you have a handkerchief with your scent on it I can wave by the guards?
Oh, thank you. You are just as kind as everybody says you
are. I feel like we're saying this outside of Felix earshot.
He will not be happy. Well, she.
Hey, she's got a sugar daddy, okay? We got to respect the hustle. You got 2 magic items. I just got 1 and some potions, so. Oh, actually, he's getting 2 too. He's getting armor and a ring. What the heck? I'm getting gypped.
Well, then what do you want?
Man,
Well,
I
you
don't
got a
know.
bag of holding.
Well, yeah, but I didn't ask for that. I was just
Yes, you did.
asking. I was trying to clarify what small magic items defined as, and she was like, "Oh, I got one of those."
Ask for
It's like
small
Aladdin. I never
ask for
actually
small
asked
magic
for
items,
that
get
first one.
legendary items.
What's that?
Ask for small magic items, you get legendary items.
Right,
Because Blinky's infatuated with women.
right. I mean, I could just go something simple like a staff of healing or something, since I'm apparently the healer of the group.
Ooh, I have something even better. Ooh, yes. Of course. Yes. Why didn't I think of this before? Yes. And he dives back into the chest.
Harry,
Oh.
shut it.
Yes. Here
Harry,
you are.
shut
Here
it.
you are.
Heck?
And he hands you a ring. It's a silver and gold ring with a plus insignia on it.
With a plus?
Yes.
Okay.
It is a ring of regeneration.
Ooh. I mean, I will happily take that.
Now, this one isn't... I didn't quite get the crafting on this one correct.
Okay.
It has... how many charges on it?
Ah. Nice.
Oh, yes, that's right.
That's a lot of rolls.
That's not what I wanted to do. Basically, you roll a d6, and that's how many charges it has for the day.
Okay. What does it do? Because I'm assuming it's not a ring of regeneration.
Well, he tried to make it a ring of regeneration. However, it doesn't quite regenerate. And you're going to find out that these things, yes, they are what they say they are. However, Blinky is not the best artificer in the world.
Right.
So everything's going to have a very slight flaw to it.
Okay.
I mean, nothing major. Like yours still is a +2. But you're going to notice when you try to use your divinity,
Channel divinity,
that it still takes one of your charges.
right? But like the ring of regeneration like heals me, whereas like the staff of healing, like I heal other people. So like, does it work like the ring of regeneration, or?
Yes, but it only does it for the amount of times that you roll a d6.
Gotcha.
And you have to activate it.
So I
And what's
activate
the
the
side
ring and then I
effect
heal
of the
myself.
staff?
Gotcha.
So like once you start a combat, like you have that many rounds
of healing.
Gotcha. What's that, Tiger?
Oh, well, what's the side effect of the staff?
You'll find out.
Yeah, you have to use it to find out.
And that's all the time we got for this week.
But that is unfortunately all the time I have for this week. I got home. I haven't even eaten dinner yet. I'm very hungry.
Also haven't eaten dinner.
And I still have to make dinner too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Have Blinky do it. He likes women.
Blinky is going to be making dinner. In fact, that's why I think Little Pooper's passed out upstairs, because he hasn't eaten. But no.
Alrighty.
It's Monday. He stays up late and then crashes when he gets home from school. It's generally he throws his sleep cycle off over the weekend and then gets all angry when he has to get up in the morning on Monday. It's kind of funny. He's definitely my son. But all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for commenting. You know, I know a lot of people watch.
You know, a lot of people?
I know a lot of people watch this after the fact or after the stream. Thank you guys. Really do appreciate, if you hit the subscribe button, it'd be awesome. Trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the year. Of course, I need your guys' help to do it. Best way to do that is hit the subscribe button. It's free. It's easy. And you get
And it
great
really
Is there a
content.
tree?
What's that?
Oh, nothing. I was just messing with you.
Oh. I hope, well, once I hit 500, I can start doing memberships. And then we'll start doing membership only videos and stuff like that. Obviously, you get the really cool emotes in chat.
Don't forget to
And,
hit plus on all those. Or yes.
Yep. Oh,
Really?
oh
There's no
my.
food around. Unless you're planning to throw that 1 foot gnome around.
No, he's my buddy. He's the new Dragonheart. He gives me cool stuff.
Yeah, see what happens when you mess with an artificer in his lab.
Right?
Go ahead. It'll be fun for me.
I'll leave that to Lee.
Alrighty. Well, hey, have a great one, guys. Once again, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please go ahead and do so now. If you already have, then thank you. Really do cherish and appreciate each and every one of you. And the best way to help me grow the channel is tell your neighbors, tell your friends, and shout it from the rooftops. Like, comment, and subscribe to Blast338. Have a great time, and we'll see you Thursday night for Phasmo Live with Avery. And, of course, videos throughout the week. All right. See you guys. Peace.
I'm assuming you didn't catch my banter.
And we're out.